Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Bri, and fun fact about me is that my ultimate favorite trilogy is Jurassic Park. Jurassic World, I'm still on the fence about. I am a diehard classic girl. Jurassic Park, love it. If I could identify with any character, it would be the little girl in the first movie. She and I, ever since I first saw that movie when I was a little girl, I've connected with her. That's exactly how I would react. My face would be terrified the entire time. Out of the 5 Jurassic movies, which one is your favorite? And are you a Jurassic Park lover or are you a Jurassic World lover? Let me know in the comments. But today's video is gonna be really fun as I'm gonna be doing a makeup tutorial, and not just any makeup tutorial, an Instagram picks my makeup tutorial. So here we go. For those of you who have no idea how this works, basically you go onto Instagram and you post a couple of polls and have your audience pick your makeup for you. And literally pick every single step, whether you're gonna skip primer or not, wear false lashes or not, wear colorful eyes or neutral eyes, everything and anything. And I told you guys that I was going on a date with Josh, but what I didn't tell you is that we are going to Universal Studios. Spoiler alert, we're wearing lashes today to Universal Studios, so. But I think it's really fun. I have all of my notes right here for you guys. I wrote down everything. I also took pictures so that you can visually see that I'm not cheating. Here we go. Instagram picks my makeup for a date at Universal Studios. So the first category that I asked you guys was about primer. Should I wear primer or should I not? 85% of you said yes and 15% of y'all said no. So we're wearing primer, thank God. So for my primer today, I am going to be using my Flower Beauty In Your Prime Illuminating Primer. I normally get ready in my bathroom and I was considering setting you guys up there, but the toilet is so close, I felt like I would have to put you in the toilet, and that's just a little weird. Like, that's a little TMI, right? I think so. So I'm gonna start off with primer. I'm gonna place that all over my face. Sorry if the angle switched up a bit. My battery died. Go figure. The eye primer that I use is the Milani Eyeshadow Primer. Simple eyeshadow primer. So rub that in and then pat that all over the eye. So next up is contour. Now the reason why I did contour is because if you guys picked a glam contour, then I always chisel out my cheekbones before I put on foundation. But 44% of you said glam, 56% of you said natural contour. So we're gonna stick with the natural contour and move on to the next step, which is foundation. 37% of you said very natural and 63% of you said medium coverage. Thank God, because Very Natural was just wearing my Hourglass Veil powder, and I kind of wanted to wear full coverage, or medium coverage. So I'm excited about that. The foundation I'm gonna be using is the Too Faced Born This Way Undetectable Medium to Full Coverage Foundation, and I'm in the shade Warm Nude. And I'm gonna use this in conjunction with my Flower Beauty sponge. It's my favorite sponge. Thank you, Samantha March, for telling me about this, because this is a great item. Better than the Beauty Blender, I have to say. So then I just take this and I bounce it all over my skin. Now, because I'm out of my concealer that I normally use to just like spot treat, I think that's what you would call it, spot treat? Color correct? I don't know. I'm just gonna go over my certain pigmented areas on my face with a second layer, lightly tapping it so that we get more of a full coverage effect. I'm gonna move on to concealer. Now, concealer I didn't vote on because I only have one concealer. I honestly should have said concealer or no concealer, but I was too chicken. So I'm gonna use my Born This Way concealer. It is obviously a lighter shade, as you guys can see. I'm in the shade Porcelain. To buff that out, I'm gonna use my IT Cosmetics 101 Airbrush Blurring Foundation Brush. Next up is setting powder, and the setting powder that I use is again Too Faced. Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. I love this setting powder. This is the first out of 2 setting powders that I use. This one I just use specifically under my eyes. This is the Real Techniques setting brush. I just take a good portion of that and I start at the outer corner of my eye and work my way in. Then I go on top of my eyelid Blend that out around my nose area. I have so much dog hair. It's going up my nose. Then to set the rest of my face, I'm gonna use this brush. This is Sephora Pro Airbrush in number 55, and I use my Hourglass Trio. I'm using the shade Dim Light, which is the shade right here. I set my foundation with this. So now we're gonna go back to contour, as that's what I normally do in my steps, and I'm going to be using my Marc Jacobs contour. This is the Marc Jacobs contour in Tantastic. It's the Omega Bronze contour. I use this with my Sephora Pro brush. This is a VIB Rouge brush, no longer VIB, but this is in at 56.5. It's a mini flawless airbrush. And I just take a good portion of that and I carve out my cheekbones. I mostly focus it just in the back of my cheekbones. See, as you can see, it gives just a nice little chisel. So yeah, I focus the product and I buff it and blend it out. Mostly blending upward, not downward. But this brush honestly does a great job at blending out. I'm gonna hit my temples and then go like this and hit my double chin. Next up, I'm gonna do bronzer. I'm gonna skip around a little bit. So bronzer, 66% of you said yes, and 34% of you said no. So we're gonna do bronzer, and the bronzer that I'm gonna be using today is my Urban Decay Beach Bronzer. I haven't bronzed in a while. This is the Luxie brush. It's the Jasmine brush in the shade, or in the number 518. So I'm just gonna take this bad boy, get some bronzer there. I think I put a little too much, but that's okay. I'm gonna mostly do it on my forehead, so. Just hit the tops of the forehead, my chin. Now we're gonna go into highlight. And this one was interesting because I put out 3 different highlights: my ABH palette, my Becca palette, and my Ofra single highlighter. 18 of you wanted the ABH palette, 4 of you wanted the Becca palette, and 26 of you wanted me to use the Ofra. So we're gonna be using the Ofra, and this is in the shade Rodeo Drive. This is actually my favorite highlighter, so I'm kind of happy that you guys went with that. I'm gonna be using the ABH highlighter brush and apply this beauty. Last up on my face before I set it, I asked you guys about blushes. Now I have 4 blushes: a bronze blush, a peach blush, a nude blush, and a red blush. 4 of you wanted me to use the bronze, 9 of you wanted me to use the nude, 18 of you wanted me to use the red, but 32 of you wanted me to use the peach. So I'm gonna use the peach blush. It's by Burt's Bees, and it is in the shade Bare Peach. I'm gonna be using the Luxie 508 brush. It's a stippling brush. And I focus this on the apples of my cheeks. And then whatever's left, I blend it back, but I mostly just focus it right there. So now I'm gonna set my face and we're gonna move closer to the eyes. Okay, now we're gonna move on to eyes, as you can see, because we are really close. I had you guys pick between 4 palettes: my custom palette, my Smashbox Trio, my Tartelette and Bloom palette, and my Snow White palette. 8 of you wanted me to use the custom, 2 of you wanted me to use the Smashbox, 14 of you wanted me to use the Tartelette palette, and 22 of you wanted me to use the Snow White palette. I've never used this on camera, so yeah, we'll see how this goes. It's a beautiful palette though. I'm really excited about this. Now with that, I asked you guys if you wanted me to do a more natural look or a colorful look. 62% of you said natural and 38% of you said colorful, so we're gonna stick with a natural, thank God. Because we've got some reds in here and all that. I'm gonna start off with the pastel shade, Pastel 105, which is the white. I'm going to put that all over the lid. I'm gonna use Pastel 10 and I'm gonna use Rose 300. Next up, I'm gonna use, I didn't know what that other brush was, otherwise I would have told you, but this is the Luxie 205 brush, and I'm gonna go into a mixture of Saddle, which is this shade right here, and Cocoa 103. Hopefully you guys could see that. And I'm gonna go on the outer third of my eye, actually outer half basically, and then blend that into the crease. And then I'll take a little bit under the eye. Same on the other side. Then I'm gonna take this little Luxie 213 brush and I'm gonna dip back into those same shades, so Saddle and Cocoa, and I'm gonna go right underneath that lower lash line, just to define it. I'm gonna mix these 4 shades now, or these 3 shades. So I'm gonna mix Saddle 106, Saddle 103, and Cocoa 103. Using the same brush, I'm gonna place that on that outer edge just to define my eye a little bit more. Yep, that's the definition that I want. The sun is coming out. Wow. And then take my big fluffy brush and just blend out any harsh edges. Then I'm gonna go in with a little teeny tiny brush, this little Sonia Kashuk pencil brush, go into that Ofra shade, my little Ofra highlighter, and we're just gonna place that right in that inner corner. Moving on to liquid eyeliner. I was honestly hoping you guys would have said no for a liquid liner. 73% of you wanted it, and the 27% said skip it. Before we liquid line, I am going to be tightlining my lashes with my Marc Jacobs eyeliner in Irony. It's a beautiful gray. And then I tightline just a little bit on my lower lash line. All right, we're gonna do liquid liner. I might have to back up for this one though, because the sun is intense. By the way, I'm using the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. I don't know how I'm gonna do this holding a mirror. Oh man, I've never done it holding a mirror like this. Baby steps, right? Oh, okay. Because I have to do the wing, and the wing is honestly probably the most difficult part for me to do. Hoping I don't look like a pterodactyl. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Could have been better, but not terrible. Oh no, no. I messed up that eye. Dang it. Dang it. I knew it. This eye was like denying it. Curse you, liquid liner. Curse you. Because I don't know if you guys can see or not, but this eye's definitely higher than that one. This one's like the perfect eye. Expectation versus reality. I think I've kind of fixed it. It's a little wonky, but you guys did vote for lashes, so hopefully that'll cover up my mess. This is why I don't wear liquid liner. We're gonna go in with an angled brush. I'm gonna go in with this one. This is the Luxie 215 brush. Go into the black. It says gray, so maybe it's just like a dark gray. And we're gonna set my eyes, and maybe that'll kind of help out the wonkiness a little. Yeah, that's helping. Kind of blurs it, which is good. Next up, I'm going to curl my lashes. And then I'm gonna put on mascara. For mascara, I'm gonna be using my Hourglass mascara. This is the Caution mascara. I'm actually gonna put this off camera and my brows, and we'll be right back. You guys, I am a terrible YouTuber. You know why? I forgot to flip my notes, and I totally forgot that you guys said yes to glitter. 61% of you wanted me to wear glitter today, and 39% of you said skip it. And normally I put glitter before I put on lashes, definitely before I put on eyeliner. But we're gonna go with the flow. I might put this on the bottom lash, we'll see. But which one am I gonna use? I think I'm gonna use my Stila Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow, and this in the shade Kitten Karma. So I'm just gonna tilt my head and see if I can just add a little bit of this to my lid. Then what I do is I just use my finger and I blend out the edges. Now for the eyelashes. So I think I'm gonna use half lashes today. Actually, I don't have any more half lashes, do I? No! Okay, then we're gonna be using my House of Lashes eyelashes. These are in the style Timeless. Man, well, you know, theme park performers wear lashes, so why can't this performer, right? Yeah, there we go. I'm definitely gonna have to bring this with me for sure. I'm gonna have to use the House of Lashes eyelash glue, and I'm just gonna make sure everything is applied correctly. Get a good coat. Thank God Jurassic Park is closed, otherwise my lashes would be ruined. Eyelash number 1. We're bold, we're brave, and we're beautiful. Not bashing on anyone who does wear false lashes to a theme park. This just is not my style. I think because I perform at theme parks, I always wear lashes while I'm at theme parks. So it's nice to take a break. A girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. And y'all said do this, so I'm doing it. I'm gonna go back in with a liquid eyeliner and just cover the glue. I don't want that to be popping out. So we're just gonna go over the lash line. Last but not least, our lips. I asked you guys if you wanted me to do a nude lip or a bold red lip. And 57% of you said nude and 43% of you said bold. Thank God. So I'm gonna start off with a lip liner, and today's lip liner, I'm gonna use my NYX lip liner in Nude Beige, and I'm gonna apply that to the lips. And last but not least, I'm gonna be using my lipstick in the shade 1993. It's by Urban Decay, beautiful lipstick. And there we go. All right, should we see what my husband thinks? Hey babe, are you dressed? Nope. Okay. Honey baked chicken. All right, so my husband's naked, so that ain't gonna happen. Real life, y'all. But this is the finished look. Thank you guys for picking this out. I know I keep teasing you guys because of the lashes and the glitter and all of that, especially for a theme park, but I'm sure I'll probably get a lot of compliments on my face because I mean, I do look really pretty. It's a little over the top, but I think it'll be fun and it'll be fine for a theme park. Let me know what you guys thought of this video, if I should do this again and have you guys pick my makeup, if I should have you guys choose my date and my outfit, I don't know, pick out my plans for the day. Let me know if that's something that you guys are interested in. If you did like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. But with that being said, I hope you have an incredible day, stay blessed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.